You're telling me to stay away from Steffi?
No, I'm not. But Dad. All right, you're right. All right, you're right. I'm sorry. I know you're just concerned about Steffi, but there's a lot going on, and let's be honest, you can be a little you, okay? And I'm worried enough as it is.
About Steffi?
Well, about her doctor.
I mean it. Thank you for being here. For getting me here.
You're welcome.
And listen, I know Liam doesn't show it, but he's thankful.
I know he has issues with me, but, I understand. Just he's looking out for you, wanting what's best for your recovery.
That's what I'm getting. The best.
Speaking of your recovery, I've been talking to your case manager. There's something we want to show you.
Keeping an eye on Thomas. Smart man.
After all he did? I know he's my cousin, but... Something wrong?
No, it's just, you brought up Thomas and it got me thinking. You probably have a lot of questions for me. Like how I could go along with what my father did to Hope.
So you want to work on Hope for the future again?
Yes. Look, Zende's good, and he can help out. But this is your line. It's got your name on it. Shouldn't there be a designer that has experience with your line? And look, hey, we've been co-parenting Douglas very well. He's thriving, right?
He is.
Okay. Well, then who better than the two of us to help Hope for the Future thrive as well?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, Thomas, and you've done so much for my line. And I will always be grateful to you for your contributions, but
But?
I think for many, many reasons, it's time for me to work with someone else. And I like what I've seen from Zende. And I really want to give him a chance to make his mark as my lead designer.
I kept Hope's baby from her, too. I just tried to protect my dad. So look, if you have any questions or anything to say to me, or even just want to unleash, feel free. Unless you're willing to listen, because I'd really like the chance to explain.
Still with this doctor? Is she even his patient anymore?
Oh, no. You see, because he's not calling himself her doctor anymore, technically. Now he calls himself her advocate. But it's the same problem if they're going to be involved. And listen, I absolutely get it. Steffi can date whoever she wants. It's none of my business. But in this case, her health is on the line, right? And she's the mother of my child. Therefore, it is my business. And if this guy had just kept it professional when it mattered, he would have seen the signs that she was in trouble sooner. In fact, it is his lack of objectivity that helped Steffi get addicted to the pain meds in the first place.
You have something to show me?
Don't look so nervous.
Well, tell me it's something good.
I think it will be. I'm hoping it'll be an eye-opener for you. You've come so far, further than you can possibly realize. It's time to acknowledge that. And time to think about where you go from here.
And that's why my dad took Beth in the first place. Some men that he owed money to were threatening my life. There's so many layers to it, but now I just feel really stupid that I even allowed myself to get pulled in by him, and ultimately I just felt really trapped. And I'm not even asking you to fully even understand it, but I do ask that you see and you believe that I am working so hard every day to make up for it.
I do see that. And I respect you for bringing this up to me, for being willing to talk about that painful time. Thank you for trusting me.
You'll always have an instinct to protect Steffi. And that's a good quality. But you have to be careful.
Okay, but you get where I'm coming from, right? She's Kelly's mom. We share a child together.
I understand completely, Liam. Maybe better than you do.
What does that mean?
You'll always want to protect Steffi. Because part of you will always love her.
I know. Oh,
Hey, Steffi.
Hey, Michael. How are you?
Good, good. You're both here. Did you explain to...
I was just about to.
Okay, something seems very mysterious here. What's going on?
Well, there's just something that we want to show you. So people in recovery, they've had a lot of your struggles, your successes. There's just a lot of powerful stories out there, Steffi. And we would really like you to take a look at one.
My drug use was the priority. Finding more pills, more prescription opioids is all I was concerned about. And I completely lost interest in the marriage and family and all the things that I loved about life. I had a bunch of knee surgeries done. And I took 2 pills and I said, whoa. It was probably after the 2nd or 3rd prescription I realized that I'm taking more. In the beginning, I didn't see any problem with it at all. People didn't know that I was using at first. I was present, but I wasn't there. Eventually, my whole life began to unravel. I woke up one day and I had been taking an insane amount of opioids a day. I realized at that time I needed help. One of the women that were working for me said, I'm concerned. I need you to go into a facility. When we're going through that, we think it's impossible to recover. And we think the pain is so insurmountable that we can't get through this. But we have to remember there's a beginning, a middle, and end to this pain. You don't have to do this alone. Anybody who is willing to do the work is going to get rewards out of life they never imagined.
Wow. Wow.
Thoughts?
That's really, really inspiring. Really inspiring. I mean, to be that brave and vulnerable and raw. Wow.
Inspiring enough to, do one yourself?
What?
Mm-hmm. That's why we showed it to you.
Steffi, you have a story to tell. Imagine the effect it could have. You have like a bazillion people following you online. I mean, if there's just one person facing that same problem, thinking that they might not be able to get through it, what if they heard it from you that they can? What do you say?
Obviously, it is your decision to work with Zende. You must think he's the right fit, and I have to respect that.
Thank you. And obviously, I mean, I recognize that you're the more experienced designer.
Oh, yeah, but I know this has nothing to do with experience or skill. It has to do with who you're comfortable with, right? And clearly, I have not proven to you enough that I'm not the man that I was before.
I'm not asking you to prove anything to me.
Doesn't matter. I'm going to, I promise.
Hey.
Oh my goodness. Hello, my sexy husband. I didn't really... Okay, what's wrong? Why are you so upset?
Do I look upset? Try not to be, but the more I keep thinking...
I can just leave.
Actually, I don't care. You want to stay, you want to go, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay, what is going on? Is it about Steffi? I know you wanted to see her today.
I did, and I did. It just seems like the more I see Steffi, the more I'm going to have to see the doctor responsible for her addiction. So yes, to answer your question, I guess I am upset, and I'm going to stay upset until I figure out what to do about Finn.
I'm relieved. I thought you'd, I don't know, hate me.
You messed up. Hurt a lot of people. I knew about Beth when I met you, But I also knew you were back working here. The fact that my family rehired you, there had to be more to the story.
Well, it means a lot to me that your family, that everyone here at Forster has given me a second chance.
Especially Carter.
Steffi and I were having a nice visit. You know, we were talking about her recovery and how excited she was to get back home to Kelly. And then, of course, Dr. Feelgood shows up and...
Well, that is to be expected because he was the one who got her into that clinic. And he's made it very clear that he wanted to be a part of her life even after he stopped being her physician. And Steffi wants that.
What does she want, exactly? For him to stop being her physician or for him to be a part of her life?
You know what? I'll do it. I'll make a video.
It's great.
I think you'll be happy you did. I think it's going to be a really important step in your recovery. Whenever you feel comfortable.
How about now?
No time like the present.
Okay, let's give it a go. Hi, I'm Steffy Forrester. Well, if you're watching this, you probably already know that. Probably know about my family and that I'm in the fashion industry. But it's what you don't know about me that I want to talk about. I was in an accident a few months ago. A car slammed into me while I was riding my motorcycle. It was a horrifying experience. But it could have been a lot worse. And I'm not just talking about the crash. When I woke up in the hospital, I was in tremendous pain. Like nothing I've ever been through before. And I was prescribed medication, thankfully, because I wasn't functioning. I needed it. And then I needed more. And I needed more. And I needed more. And the next thing I knew, I was addicted. I was completely dependent on these pills. And I thought I could fight it. I thought I could get my way through it, but I couldn't. I couldn't stop. It changed me. I started lying to the people I care about most. These pills, they became everything to me. They were the most important thing to me. And if I let it go any longer, I could have lost my daughter. God, oh my God, I don't know what I would have done. But thankfully, I have people in my life who made me face the truth that I was addicted. So if you're in this position, I'm telling you to reach out for help. I know it's hard. I know it seems like it's impossible, but trust me, it's worth it. After getting treatment, I am ready to live my life again. And listen, if you feel like you don't have people in your life that you trust enough to steer you in the right direction, let it be me. Let me push you. This hell that you're in, you can get out of it. You will. I'm proof. I should probably wrap this up, but this is not the end of the conversation. If this resonates with you, know that I am here. You're not alone. I mean it. I am rooting for you.
Carter's very sweet. And you two have been friends for a long while.
We have. How do you think I got these arms? Carter taught me my way around the gym. You're lucky. He's a great guy.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me. I mean, not only is he really handsome, but he's super intelligent, successful, really kind. Lucky me.
A doctor is not supposed to get involved with his patients, right? He crossed a line, but that means he's the type of guy willing to cross lines.
I don't know. I mean, sure, maybe is it a little out of the ordinary, but...
It's out of the ordinary, but it's also unethical. And I don't know how I feel about that being around my daughter if it comes to that.
I know you're concerned. But Finn, he seems like a decent guy, and he really does care about Steffi. Thomas, do you agree?
Look, I don't know the guy that well, but no doubt he seems good for her.
Liam, sweetheart, I know you want to protect Steffi, and I love that about you. I admire that about you. But you've got to let her live her life.
Oh, you handled that beautifully.
Really?
You were honest, yet hopeful. With your name in reach, I think this has serious potential to help a lot of people. Most importantly, I see it's already helped you.
It did. Like, it really did. I was so nervous, but damn, that felt so good. Oh my gosh.
I mean, you made a lot of great progress while you've been here, Steffi.
Thank you.
And what do you think about that, Dr. Finnegan? She ready?
Yeah, I think she's ready.
Ready for what?
Well, the main reason I took work off, I wanted to see your face when you heard the news.
What news?
You're going home.
I am? When?
Something that I said about, no time like the present.
Oh my God. Are you serious? Are you serious right now?
Congratulations, Steffi.
Oh, thank you.
No. Thank you for your hard work. And now, if the two of you will excuse me, I'm gonna go get those discharge papers.
Are you kidding me right now? Finn, are you kidding me? You know, when I think about what could have happened, it's just like, this is not...
Steffi, think about what did happen and how much work you put in to get to this moment.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, come on.
No, stop. You know this. I am so thankful for you. You helped me find my strength again. Finn, thank you. Thank you. I get to see my baby girl again. I get to see my little girl.
In 2018, more than 1.5 million people in the United States suffered from substance use disorders related to prescription opioid pain relievers. If you or someone you know needs help, call 1-800-662-HELP or go to drugabuse.gov.